seeing now is that Wagner's going to play with the pace. They're going to use a lot of the shot clock on the offensive possessions, and sometimes that can trickle over to the opponent, and that's what Patrick Sully said they did in the first game. And right now they're kind of playing at Wagner's pace in both the full court and half court.
Keyontae Lewis, who had started the last two games, courtesy of
Yeah. uncomfortable and take as many uncomfortable twos as possible.
How do you adjust to that if you're Georgetown?
Well, you got to catch strong, and the passer has to be aware of the defender shooting the passing lane. If you look left and look right and you can't pass the ball, the best thing to do is to drive.
Here's the defense from Sorber. 10 to shoot. Lewis can step out. Oh, man, Keyontae. And the lay-in. Burks connects.
We've seen two very, very good passes by Sorber. Sorber's gotten away two very easy layups early on in this game. And with his ability to score the ball, if he can continue to pick apart defenses like that, he's going to have an awesome year because he's so skilled offensively in terms of when he catches his ball and his ability to score, his teammates are going to get wide open buckets.
We're seeing Burks doing it on both ends. Lewis stepping out again.
To be in the right place at the right time. If you're Coach Cooley right now, you know he may want to start to think about subbing some of your main core guys because now you start to think about injuries and just little things like that as you start to.
Nice pass. Lewis can't lay in the bunny, but cleans up his own mess.
Fella coming in, starting the second half early, coming off, attacking off the dribble, jump shot right over the defender like I don't even see you standing there.
An invisible defender right there as Lewis takes it home. The big man, Lewis.
He's pumped to get started. Scarlet Knights are underway, and it's Wagner with the ball first. And this is the guy that makes it go for them, Javier Esquerra, in his 4th year at Wagner. It'll look a little different this year for Rutgers, much more of an up and down, want to get there and make the 85 points they had in the exhibition against St. John's, but this is still the bread and butter for Steve Peichel on this end of the floor. Keyontae Lewis reposting against Obole with 6 on the timer, and Wagner on the board first.
Yeah, and he's going to be the scoring activities for the Scarlet Knights kicked off against St. John's, and he's keeping that theme going here in his first official game on the Banks.
Ramir Moore in the game, nice feed and soft touch. Keyontae Lewis, the junior, back to Williams. Fresh look at P.J. Hayes. The sharpshooter missed it from the corner.
Yeah, the board says he hasn't been missing in practice. He's shot ready. Came out on fire in that exhibition against St. John's a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, and that's what he's here for. He hit 72 threes last year at San Diego. The Hawks hanging tough here in the early going. Lewis had their first 4 points. RJ Green on the spin. Nice find. And Wagner up by 3. Really had those 31 points off the bench, too, for Illinois. Davis trying to answer. Now, we haven't really seen Wagner put back-to-back shots in the hole. That'll happen when you have an 11-minute drought in the first half. Trying to see if they can get a couple of possessions, maybe get some confidence here in the final 10.5 minutes. Nice touch, and there's back-to-back buckets. This one. Now the student section with the Dylan Harper chant, 20 points in his first Rutgers bowl game.